Hi guys, so I'm here with a tag video for you today, and I haven't done a tag video in the longest time. I literally can't remember the last time I did a tag, but I really do have to get back in the habit of doing them, and I'm back with a tag video of huge proportions, and it's the TMI tag. I'm not entirely sure who created it originally, but I was tagged by the lovely Charley from Duvet Day Devours, who I consider a very good friend. So she tagged me, and I actually wrote all the questions down. So it's a big tag. So let's just get stuck in, shall we? What are you wearing? I am wearing a dress that's floral print dress. It has sort of lacy net sleeve things here, and then I have leggings on underneath that. Nothing exciting, but quite comfortable. Ever been in love? I'd like to think so. Whether it's true or not, no. I wouldn't say deeply, but I'd say like I've considered myself in love once or twice before. Ever had a terrible breakup? No, I've been very lucky in that way. No terrible breakups. How tall are you? Last time I measured 5'8", so yeah, not short. How much do you weigh? I can honestly say that I don't know, but it's probably a lot. There are no scales in my house, even if I wanted to weigh myself. So I don't know, but I am overweight quite badly. 6. Any tattoos? Yes, I have the one newly acquired tattoo, and it's this one. This is the only tattoo that I have, and I got this in July. So yeah, I haven't had it very long. Everyone says, oh, when's your next one? What are you having next? I'm not 100% decided that I'll have another one, but I haven't ruled it out. Any piercings? Only my ears. That's the one piercing in my ears. I don't have any others anywhere else. Just normal standard ear pierced. Favourite show? I have a few favourite shows. My new absolute favourite show is Outlander, in case you didn't already know that about me. Love Outlander. Love it to pieces. But before that, I would have said The Big Bang Theory. That's sort of like a constant favourite. That's obviously just repeatedly a favourite because it's brilliant. And Castle. Those are like my top 3 favourite shows. Outlander, Big Bang Theory, Castle. Favourite bands? I really love 30 Seconds to Mars. Love them. I also like Lawson, and I also love Codaline, and I know there's another one that I can't... What is it? I like London Grammar, and I know there's one... I like Linkin Park. It's going to really bug me. That's most of them. 30 Seconds to Mars and Lawson, definitely right up there. They're like my favourites. Something that you miss? I miss a couple of my friends from school. When I left school, I lost contact with my friends, and during school we were a really tight group of friends, so I miss having that. Favourite song? Mr. Brightside, which reminds me of my other favourite band, The Killers. Mr. Brightside from The Killers is my favourite song ever. How old are you? I'm 23. I turned 23 in March this year. My zodiac sign, and that's Pisces. Quality you look for in a partner. Sense of humour. You have to be able to be with someone that you can laugh with and at. I think, and intelligence, because I don't want to talk to a stick. Want to have some level of intellect and conversation. Oh god, that sounded awful. Favourite quote? I have a lot of favourite quotes. But off the top of my head, I can tell you one of them is, I am no bird and no net ensnares me. and that's from Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. Favourite actor? I don't know really. I don't think I have a favourite actor, but I do love Sam Heughan from Outlander, which is, purely coincidental that he's from Outlander. Favourite colour? My favourite colour is green. I just love the colour green, which I'm not even wearing any green, but yeah, green is my favourite colour. Loud or soft music? I'd probably say soft music. Like, there are some times when you want to play loud music and you want to sort of just headbang or whatever, but for the majority of the time it's soft music. Where do you go when you're sad? Probably just, my bedroom, just curl up in a ball on my bed, listen to that sad soft music and rock gently, something like that, I would say. How long does it take you to shower? I don't know, 15-20 minutes probably. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Probably about 45 minutes, and this is purely because I'm so slow. I'm so sluggish and just tired in the morning that I'm not a morning person by any stretch of the imagination, that I'm literally just dragging my ass around in the morning trying to get ready. It's not actually the amount that I do in the morning, it's literally just how long it takes me to get ready. 22, ever been in a physical fight? Not like a real fisticuffs, like actually like full on trying to hurt someone fight. I've been in sort of, physical fights with my younger brother, but we weren't actually, trying to kill each other. But I would say no. Turn on. A really nice smelling cologne on a guy is just the best thing ever. Something really nice about a cologne, like, a really beautiful cologne. That's amazing. That's just like one of the best things ever. Turn off, body odour. Definite body odour is a turn off. The reason I joined YouTube. I joined YouTube because I joined BookTube when BookTubing, which is what I obviously do for anyone that doesn't know. BookTubing was kind of a small thing at the time, and I had just read the Twilight series, which I know people have a love-hate relationship with, but I had just read that, and it was a completely different, like, paranormal young adult novels was something completely different to what I'd ever read before. So I was Googling books similar, which led me to Goodreads and people's reviews on YouTube, and I was seeing that people were showing these books, reviewing these books, and I was like, at the time I did have friends, let's just clarify that, I did have friends, but no friends that were reading the same things that I was, and I wanted to talk about them, but I had no one to talk about them with, so I joined YouTube to be able to talk about books with people, which is all I've really wanted to do. Fears. Fire. Fire is my biggest fear, followed by being stabbed. Those are my fears. Last thing that made you cry. I don't cry very often. Not a big crier. I genuinely can't remember the last thing that made me cry. I'm sorry, I can't remember. Last time you said you loved someone, it was to my grandma last night on the phone. Meaning behind your YouTube name. When I joined YouTube, my sort of favourite series of books at the time was The Black Dagger Brotherhood by J.R. Ward, and my favourite novel in that series was the first book, and the main sort of hero male protagonist in that series, in that book, is the king, and his name is Wrath, and it's spelt with a W, and sort of the female protagonist and his love interest, when they get together, obviously she becomes the queen, so Wrath's queen, and then I added the books on the end. Last book you read. Oh god, it's really bad that I can't remember. Sweet Rome by Tilly Cole, which is the sort of companion novel to Sweet Home by Tilly Cole, and I just love Tilly Cole, just so you know. The book that you're currently reading, don't have it on me, but I am currently reading Queen of Shadows by Sarah J Maas and loving it. Last show I watched was Casualty last night. That is really good at the moment for anybody that wants to know. Loving Casualty right now. Last person you talked to would be my mum. It's currently Saturday and we're both home, so she's the last person I talked to. Relationship between you and the last person you texted. Friends. The last person I texted was Ryan from RyanReadsBooks, and we're friends. Favourite food, I love Italian food. Anything pasta. Love pasta. I love it a little bit too much. Yep, love that. A place you want to visit, I really want to visit Prague. I actually have a friend who's been to Prague and he showed me loads of pictures of Prague. I really want to go to Prague. It's such a beautiful city, like in the medieval sort of architecture, and just if you haven't googled images of Prague, you should do so because it looks lovely. I also want to go to Gran Canaria on holiday. That's something I'm working towards. Last place you were, and this sounds like a little bit of an existential metaphorical question. The last place that I was before I was here was there. No, I'm only kidding. I was in my living room colouring. Is the last place that I was. If we're talking physical place that I was, I popped into the high street last night to grab a pizza. Other than that, nowhere. Do you have a crush? Yes, I do, but I cannot tell you who it is. Last time you kissed someone? Not like I was about to say a little while ago. I don't mean like years ago. A couple of weeks ago. Like when we're actually meaning proper like lip locking kissing. If we're like talking about kissing someone goodbye, last week when I saw my grandparents and I kissed them goodbye on the cheek, obviously, because goodbye. But yeah, not awkward at all. Last time you were insulted? I'm not insulted easily. I don't take things to heart too much. The last time I probably felt wounded, I think, would be my mum at my brother's birthday. She didn't mean to insult me, but she did upset me. Favourite flavour, sweet. I really like rhubarb and custard boiled sweets, and I also really like cola cubes. What instruments do you play? I don't play anything but the triangle. I'm not musically, I can't play any sort of instrument. I'm just, favourite piece of jewellery. I actually meant to find this. My favourite piece of jewellery, and I have a lot of jewellery, I love jewellery, but my favourite piece of jewellery is a ring, and I've had it for a few years now. One holiday with my grandparents and my mum and my brother, and we were on holiday in Jersey, and we went to the goldsmiths there, and we were just like browsing, and I saw this ring and I fell in love with it. It looks like a piece of fashion jewellery almost, but it's not. It's real silver and it has real semi-precious stones, and it's sort of a flower. It's quite big. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't have it here. And I just absolutely fell in love with it, but I wasn't small, but I didn't have the sort of money for this ring at the time, and I broke my heart over it because I absolutely just loved it, and it has sort of greens and reddish stones, and yeah, so we must have been on holiday in the July or the August, and then it came to Christmas, and I opened this present and it was wrapped within another box, and I opened it and it was the ring, and my grandparents hadn't bought it at the time, but when they got home they rang the goldsmiths and then they like sort of ordered it and it was sent, and So yeah, they went to a lot of effort to get me this ring, and not only do I love it because it's sort of a beautiful ring that I fell in love with, but it's also quite sentimental because of the effort that they went to get me this ring that I absolutely loved. So yeah, that's my favourite piece of jewellery. Last sport you played. Yeah, I play a lot of sport, me. I don't know if it counts, but I enjoy swimming. So the last physical activity that I really did, other than walking the dog, I say that because she's over there, was swimming. Last song you sang. Trying to think. It would have been a song that was on the radio at work while we're in the office. I can't think of what it was. I can't remember, but it would have been on the radio at work. Yes, only yesterday, but I can't remember. Favourite chat up line? I have no idea. I don't use them, nor do I have them used on me, so I don't know. Have you ever used it? Again, no. Last time you hung out with anyone? I see my best friend every now and then because we're both obviously fairly busy. We try to hang out as much as we can. We'll normally just go around one of the other person's houses, watch films, drink a little bit, snack, things like that. And the last time I did that was about 3 weeks ago. But I also then went out an evening with some colleagues to watch some live music and stuff like that. So fairly frequently. It wasn't long ago. And the last question is, who should answer these questions next? I want to tag 3 people. I want to tag Ryan from RyanReadsBooks. I want to tag Rob from Rob's Reading Roundup, and I want to tag Lee from Bookstation. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and thanks to Charley for tagging me, and I'll see you guys soon. See you later.